So, how many of you have ever thought of being a taxi driver in life? A taxi driver, गाडी चलाउने. Anyone out here? So, मेरो ड्रिम चाहिँ पहिला बच्चामा हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ I wanted to be a taxi driver. I really wanted to be a taxi driver, and I directly told my dad. I still remember that day when we were returning home, me, my dad, and my brother, and I told him, बुवा म त पछि गएर ट्याक्सी ड्राइभर हुन्छ है भनेर I told him directly. And he was like, हुन्छ दुःख गर न के छैन प्रब्लम भनेर. And that really touched my heart. And my idea of being a taxi driver then was because गाडी चाहिँ चलाउने हो अनि त्यसपछि प्यासेन्जर हालेर अनि you can earn money. That was my whole concept. And my dad also was a taxi driver long time back. And this was because I was very poor in studies. मेरो स्कुलमा हुँदाखेरि I was very very poor. मलाई पढ्नु कहिले मनै थिएन, जहिले पनि खेल्नु, and basketball used to be my favorite game. So धेरै बदमास गरेर मलाई नेपालबाट my family and all wanted me to go to India with the hope that I will improve my studies भनेर. So they sent me, and at a very young age, I think it was during class 2. किन नेपालमा हुँदाखेरि पनि I was never studying, जहिले पनि फेल हुन्थ्यो. Imagine a guy in UKG, LKG भन्दाखेरि I used to fail around in 10 subjects. Imagine, that was how bad I was. And report card ma हुँदाखेरि every time when you fail they put this red circle गर्थ्यो क्या उनीहरूले. So they packed me off and I went to India. इन्डियामा गएर nothing changed. I still failed there. Class 4 I had to repeat twice. They did not promote me. Class 7 they did not promote me. I had to fail twice. I failed and they did not promote me, and I had to stay. And at that point of time I wanted to drop out from school. अनि मैले पेरेन्ट्सलाई कन्भिन्स गरेँ. पेरेन्ट्स अल्सो लाइक ल ठिकै छ जस्ट ड्रप आउट भनेर. बट somehow my uncle convinced me, like तिमीले क्लास 4 फेल भयो त यु पास, सो क्लास 7 एकताल ट्राई गर एन्ड यु क्यान पास अगेन भनेर. सो मैले त ओके लेट मी ट्राई एन्ड आई म्यानेज समहाउ द अदर. झुन्डेर पास गरेँ मैले त, चिट गरेर यताउति गरेर पास. आई पास. अनि क्लास 12 पनि पास भएँ. सो द थिङ इज क्लास 12 आई हेड अलरेडी डिसाइडेड द्याट मेरो क्लास आई थिङ्क अराउन्ड 8 स्ट्यान्डर्डमा द्याट आई वुड बी टेकिङ ह्युम्यानिटिज. अब ह्युम्यानिटिज इज सच अ सब्जेक्ट in our society that they look down upon. Science means साइन्टिस्टहरूको लागि हो. They are the best of the best students. Commerce is all for business people. And लास्टमा चाहिँ त्यो left overs all goes to humanities students. And you guys can relate to this. Okay होइन? So it was confirmed that त्यही एजमा that म humanities नै पढ्छु भने I got through the humanities as well. So humanities पनि सक्यो अब everyone was going for all abroad-तिर गइरहेछ. कोही डक्टर बन्ने अरे, कोही they wanted to be engineers and all the best of careers. And I was there doing nothing. के गरेकै छैन. I have no any idea what I'll be doing in life. So one day I just sat in front of a computer and Google मेरो अगाडि बसिरहेको थियो, Google को पेज. And I was thinking आज के गरौँ म, के खोजौँ, मेरो के यस्तो के गरौँ टाइम पासको लागि मात्रै. देन आई रिमेम्बर आज एउटा हेरौँ मेरो करियरमा चाहिँ के हुनसक्छ भनेर. सो इन द्याट सर्च बारमा आई एक्ज्याक्टली रोट दिस सेन्टेन्स, वाट क्यान ह्युम्यानिटिज स्टुडेन्ट्स डु इन लाइफ. न आई वाज लिटरली लुकिङ फर अप्सन्स. अब मेरो वाट क्यान आई चुज भनेर I literally wrote that. It's still there in my mind that what can humanities student do in life? And there were a lot of options there, a lot of options. So footwear technology, there was an option. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. अब बच्चामा स्कुलमा I used to play a lot of basketball. And basketball खेल्दाखेरि I had the habit of wearing like expensive shoes. अनि मैले class 4 मा हुँदाखेरि I used to ask my parents to buy expensive shoes. They never bought. त्यो त्यही स्टोरमै रोएर बस्थ्यो, यस्तो त्यो के बच्चाले गर्छ नि त्यस्तो गर्ने अब. So that passion was there. And I did not know that I could study shoes. So मैले यस्तो रिसर्च गरेँ and it was मैले रिसर्च गर्दाखेरि what was really actually nice was 80% चाहिँ practical, 20% theory. Like, oh, यो करियर राम्रो होला. के पढ्नै पर्दैन यसमा त त्यहाँ गयो जुत्ता बनायो डिजाइन गर्यो त्यति हो एन्ड आई विल जस्ट गो अहेड आई जस्ट वान्टेड एन एक्सक्युज अब टु फिट इन द सोसाइटी के गर्दैछ सो I decided and I told my dad, Dad, I want to go into the shoe designing भने के हो यस्तो करियर कुन चाहिँ चुज गरेको मेरो छोराले सोध्न थाल्यो फेरि होइन म गर्छु आई ट्राई लेट मी ट्राई वन्स भने इज लाइक ओके ट्राई एन्ड देन दिस थिङ स्टार्टेड स्प्रेडिङ अल अमङ माई सोसाइटी अब आफ्नो कजन्सहरू रिलेटिभ्स एन्ड देन स्टार्टेड मेकिङ फन अफ मी ए दुल्लाले त अब जुत्ता सिलाउन थाल्यो अब उसले जुत्ताहरू बनाउनु थाल्छ यस्तो यस्तो कामहरू गर्न थाल्छ भनेर दे लट अफ थिङ्स गोइङ अराउन्ड एन्ड दे वर पिपल अल्सो हु विदिन माई फ्यामिली द्याट चाहिँ दे टोल्ड मी द्याट यस्तो सानो जातको काम किन गरेको वाइ डु यु वान्ट टु डु समथिङ अफ अ लोवर स्ट्यान्डर्ड समथिङ द्याट इज लेफ्ट फर द लोवर कास्ट बट दिस थिङ्स नेभर affected me because I was already passionate about it. But then your noise, those things were coming within me. It some way obviously will discourage me, and any human being will start to think twice. So I apply gare, and I realized that all over India, 60 students get selected, just 60 students. So somehow I cleared that as well. And then then after getting selected. What was running in my mind was, Dad had given me a check for the admission fees. So principal office was just right in front of me, and I was on the other side of the door. So I was thinking to myself, यो check चाहिँ मैले आज गएर दियो भने I'm done I can't backtrack. So I was thinking to myself, के गरौँ यो? Should I go or should I still have chance to choose something else as my career? So what I asked myself honestly, do you really want to do this? Are you really passionate about it? And that was absolutely, I was passionate about it. There was no doubt about it. So I consoled myself. I said, if you just do it. So I went ahead and I gave that. So I got admitted by SAPAI. So it was very fun once I got admitted there. Because my idea was to बसेर डिजाइनिङ गर्ने त्यति मात्रै काम भनेर I went there, but then that was not the case. त्यहाँ गयो अनि then I realized that हामीलाई मिसिन्सहरू पनि चलाउन सिकाउँदो रहेछ, मिसिन अपरेट गर्न सिकाउँदो रहेछ, सबै सिकाउँदो रहेछ. क्लासेसहरू कस्तो हुँदो भने जुत्ता सफा गर्ने क्लासहरू. इट वाज सो इन्ट्रेस्टिङ. 1 घन्टा त्यहाँ पुरानो जुत्ताहरू सबै सफा गर्दै बस्यो. These were things like I had not even imagined myself. And रमाइलो पनि लाग्ने. Today when I have customers and when I have to do something with the shoes, I take it. उनीहरूको जुत्ताहरू हुन्छ, they don't feel comfortable when I touch the shoes. So I like it. So त्यो सबै गरेर we had a good time there. अनि we had placements हुन्छ जुन चाहिँ jobs पाउँछन् at the end of the course, 3-year courseमा. So मैले चाहिँ के गरेँ भने more of placement. I started making shoes. Shoesहरू बनाउँदै गरेर I started selling my friendsहरूलाई. So I made the first pair of shoes. And do you have any idea मैले कतिमा बनाएको थिएँ मेरो first जुत्ता? My cost price. Any random guesses? Any other guesses? It was 500 rupees. अनि मैले त्यो जुत्ता कतिमा बेचेँ होला? Any other guess? 5,000. And this was not the price that I had quoted this person. He himself gave me that price because I had asked him, तिमीलाई कतिमा यो वोट छ भने, and he gave me the price honestly. So त्यस्तै गर्दै मैले प्लेसमेन्टमा पनि I took advantage of my educationहरू. अनि त्यसपछि I had to leave college because अब त्यति धेरै पनि बस्नु मिलेन. 6 monthsमा त्यो प्लेसमेन्ट हुन्थ्यो. अनि त्यसपछि I went to Bombay. So Bombay I went to an export company where we designed for Zara, all the European brands. So there was another good thing. What happened was, Bombay when I went, first thing I realized that I could not work under a boss. Boss le jaile पनि किच गर्ने, यो भएन त्यो भएन. But the good thing was त्यहाँ इन्टर्न गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ I could go all over the places and I learned a lot of things. अब इन्टर्न गर्दाखेरि I used to even मेरो काम खासमा डिजाइनिङ हो बट त्यहाँ लेबर्सहरूको लागि लन्च टाइम भयो भने त्यो घन्टी बजाइदिन्थेँ म अनि त्यसपछि त्यो अफिसहरूमा जाँदाखेरि आई युज टु फोटोकपीहरू गरिदिन्थेँ सो आई युज टु डु अल ऱ्यान्डम थिङ्स एन्ड बट दिस वे इट मेड मी कम्युनिकेट विथ लट अफ डिपार्टमेन्ट्सहरूमा सो द्याट वाज अ फन पार्ट एन्ड देन वन्स त्यही इन्टर्नसिप गर्दाखेरि माई बस ह्याड आस्क्ड मी टु डिजाइन अ कलेक्सन लेडिजको लागि समर कलेक्सन सो आई ह्याड डिजाइन एभ्रिथिङ अनि आई वाज भेरी कन्फिडेन्ट अब कन्फिडेन्ट भएर बसको रुममा गयो I showed him the collection. This are the designs. So I was expecting him, अब के त हुन्छ होला भनेर he would be impressed. He's like, useless, 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 useless. This is worst. Throw this in the dustbin. The design. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious, Dulla. Just go and throw it. So I went and threw it in the dustbin. अनि यस्तो सोचेँ यस्तो नराम्रो डिजाइन गरेछ म त अब के हो के गर्नु गर्ने अब अलरेडी त्यो पछि अब हाउ विल आई फेस माई लेटर इन लाइफ भने त्यो अलरेडी प्रेसर पनि बढिसक्यो अब बिकज अब द सोसाइटी ह्याड अलरेडी डिस्करेज मी के भन्छ अब ब्याक जाँदाखेरि दिल चाहिँ फ्लप भइसक्यो दिस गाई इज अलरेडी फ्लप इज अलरेडी चोजन द रङ करियर सो द्याट डे बिफोर गोइङ ब्याक टु माई अपार्टमेन्ट आई टुक द सू ब्याक आई साइलेन्टली टुक अ पिक्चर अफ इट एन्ड आई वेन्ट ब्याक होम अनि त्यो टाइममा सोसियल मिडियामा भर्खर इन्डियामा त्यो अनलाइन बिजनेसहरू भइरहेको हुन्थ्यो एन्ड देन आई जस्ट पोस्टेड द्याट पिक्चर विदाउट एनिथिङ एनी क्याप्सनहरू खालि यत्तिकै राखेको थियो एन्ड एनिवेज पिपल त्यो टाइममा लट अफ पिपल न्यू द्याट आई वाज डुइङ सू डिजाइनिङ भनेर सो दे थट द्याट डिजाइन वाज फर सेल भनेर सो विदिन आई थिङ्क अराउन्ड 5 to 10 मिनट्समा त्यो सो मेनी इन्क्वायरिज जो जुत्ता जुन डस्टबिनमा गएको अहिले पिपल over the Facebook there everyone is asking about price कति हो how much कहिले डेलिभरी हुन्छ के भन्छ कति पर्छ everything all it was like crazy अनि केटीपट्टि के only not only the girls were asking there were guys also asking it because I had made a gladiator shoe gladiator sandal in fact and then I thought to myself okay bhakhar my boss told me throw this in the dustbin and here people are literally asking me like to sell that shoe and ahilesamma pani few days back also the same sandal that I posted a long time back they're still asking whether it's on sale or not so I was like what really happened what really went wrong and then I realized that one person's opinion does not matter so that was really good for me अनि त्यसपछि सकेर I came back to Nepal internship got over I came back to Nepal and I then wanted अब के गर्नु होला अब and then I told my dad I'll start my own business and dad asked me कति चाहिन्छ तिमीलाई लगानी and I had no idea business I've not done any business courseहरू I was just class 12 pass out अब जुत्ता मात्रै बनाउनु हुन्छ अब बेच्नु त आउँदैन so I just randomly told 2.5 लाख हुन्छ होला he handed me over अब त्यसलाई when he gave me the money my hand started shivering first time in my life my 2.5 lakh I received in my hand and it started shaking again under the pressure अब यो पैसा पायो फेरि दुबई भने त गयो अब म I'm done now because the pressure was always building जहिले पनि साथीहरू भेट्छ यो जुत्ता बनाइदिए मेरो घरमा त्यो फाटेरहेछ यो भइरहेछ this to always make त्यो pressure build भइरहेछ now I am here under so much pressure अनि ड्याडले दिनुभयो त्यसपछि I started a very small social media just त्यो टाइममा social media was just coming up so I did a very small 3-4 design मात्रै गरेको थियो very basic simple plain and then I put it on sale so what was idea was that यो चाहिँ यङ केटीहरूले डिजाइन गरिदिन्छ उनीहरूले त किन्छ सर्ट किन्ने हो अब स्कुल गोइङ किड्सहरू कलेजहरू दे आर भेरी फ्यासनेबल दे वुड लभ टु बाई माई सुज भनेर I was under that impression so I posted it there's a lot of responses coming in lot of responses but in reality कसले चाहिँ किनेको छैन जुत्ताहरू I was झनै टेन्सन मलाई अब I was more scared so there were few girls who were buying it but then what reaction in social media reality there was a big difference the girls were not buying it So I wondered what was exactly happening now. And then I went and asked few of the girls, and they told me, "Dai, तपाईको जुत्ता यस्तो राम्रो छ, हामीले अस्ति ट्राई पनि गरेको थियो, किन्नु त किनेन तर ट्राई चाहिँ गरेछौ." But then it's like, के भन्छ, we are with a very limited pocket money. So हामीले यतिकै किन्नु मिल्दैन, we get a limited pocket money from family, so it's not possible. And that really struck me. किनभने मेरोमा नि त्यस्तो limited pocket money भने I will not go randomly buying it. Then I thought like, so who all are buying my shoes now? Then I realized that these were all the working class ladies who had disposable income. And then I thought, okay, business यसरी हुँदो रहेछ, you need to target a segment. And then I changed my game. And then I started selling all my shoes to the working ladies. They were customers, especially girls, whenever they fight with their boyfriends or girls, when they fight with the husband, they have the tendency to buy shoes. And I'm like, my पनि लाग्छ फेरि किन्नु पनि किनिरहेछ. There was one particular lady, I still remember, one girl was going through divorce. And she was sitting with me there for 2 hours, and I was selling my shoes to her, and she was telling me about a sad story. Bichara maya pani lagyo. On the same time, I was like selling shoes, and she was smoking around. It was a great time. And then there were times like त्यो ठुलो ठमेलमा झोलाहरू पाउँछ नि त्यो ट्राभलिङ ब्यागहरू. I used to put all the shoes. एकजनाले कस्टमरले एउटा जुत्ता माग्यो, I used to take all the shoes and go, just with the hope of like she will buy more भनेर. So those things went on, and today, all in all, when I really look back, I get calls from people that तपाईँ पहिला स्कुलमा हुँदाखेरि तपाईँको पछाडि बस्ने ब्याक बेन्चमा उसको फलाना हो मलाई डिस्काउन्ट चाहियो भन्छ. I have no idea को मेरो त्यो टाइममा बसेको. There are all these cousins and relatives who keep coming and asking for free shoes. They are always asking for 50% discount, 80% discount. They're never ready to pay the price. So I don't know about your time. If I would have Googled, I don't think I would be standing here and selling shoes. So I never plan things at the moment. I never plan. When things, shoes started selling out very fast, I had to make bags because the store ma ke samane huncha ni dai ke ho jutai chaina bhancha. So I started making bags छिटो बिकेर. Then I had a daughter. I made shoe for my daughter. And त्यो जुत्ता पनि मैले यतिकै पोस्ट गरेँ, people like कति पर्छ, and I saw market. So situations just started coming out. It was never planned. So I'm almost gone. I'll be running around within this year itself, 6 stores in all over Nepal. Thank you so much.